Welcome, Mike Newton here, back in the swing studio here at Barrow Golf Club. Got another club head-to-head comparison here for you guys. We've been doing a string of these videos for you and getting some good feedback here. So I'm trying to do as many of these as I sort of can, just to give you some guys, you guys sort of maybe an idea of what you might want to look for. Obviously, there's a lot of options out there now with irons on the market. So today we've got in our hands the TaylorMade PSi Tour iron. So they're forged, sort of slimmer looking iron, and then we're pitching that today against the new Mizuno JPX-900 Tour iron, which is also forged. So both these irons are very slim in their appearance. Both have got a very sort of small sort of cavity in the back of them here, so really aimed at sort of the sort of single figure golfer really here, somebody who really collects the strikes, very central and consistent. So two irons here. We're going to pitch these against each other on GC2 here. Just to take note, again, I mentioned this in a couple of the videos now, the Mizuno is a 6 iron, the TaylorMade is a 7 iron. So unfortunately, some brands, fitting irons that we get on the custom fit carts are 6s, some are 7 irons. So a little bit awkward when we do these head-to-heads, but ultimately we've just got to bear that in mind when we look at the results. Now, the lofts are exactly the same. So the Mizuno 6 iron loft is 30 degrees. Their 7 iron is 34 degrees. The TaylorMade 7 iron is 34 degrees also. Okay, so their 6 iron is also 30. So we've got two different numbers here. The Mizuno is 30 degrees. The TaylorMade is 34, but the lofts are the same, if that makes sense to you. So iron equivalent, they are the same. So we're just going to have to bear that in mind when we look at the results in terms of that difference of distance here. Okay, so we're going to look at some ball speed. We're going to look at some spin numbers and also some carry distance here. See maybe which is the longest, but also maybe the more consistent as well. Okay, so we're going to start off with the Mizuno Tour iron first. We're going to hit a batch of shots with that, and then we'll start looking at some numbers. I have done reviews of these irons individually on my channel, so you can go and check those out for more in-depth review of how it looks and feels and the performance, etc. This is just going to be purely a sort of head-to-head comparison here. So JPX-900 Tour iron. Just going to hit a batch of shots with this, and then we'll come back and have a look at the TaylorMade. Okay, that's a batch of shots with the JPX-900 Tour iron. Just going to switch over to PSi Tour, hit some more shots, and then we'll have a look at some numbers. Okay, so we've just flicked over to the TaylorMade Tour iron now. We'll hit a batch of shots with this, and then we can compare that to the Mizuno. Okay, hit a batch of shots and we'll come back shortly. Okay, so that's a batch of shots with the TaylorMade PSi Tour. Very consistent shot dispersion there, I quite like that. Right, let's have a look at some numbers and we'll just delve in a little bit deeper. Okay, so let's have a little look at the dispersions here. The red ball flight was the Mizuno JPX Tour 900 6 iron, and the white was the TaylorMade PSi. First loose shot you probably saw me hit with the Mizuno. That was more me than anything. Just wanted a little pushy one, but the TaylorMade was really consistent. You know, I think that just suited my eye a little bit more, possibly. Maybe just felt a little bit more confident with it, a bit more comfortable. There's the dispersion ring there, so you can see very tight with that TaylorMade with the white ring against the Mizuno. Obviously that circle's gone bigger because of that bit of a wild sort of first shot here. Let's have a look at some numbers though. Okay, so we're just going to have a little look. We've got the red and the white here. Please do ignore, that one is correct because I've got my HMT stickers on the face here, which measures club head speed. The TaylorMade one I didn't, so that they're not true numbers down here, so don't take into account club head speed here. However, ball speed is obviously bang on accurate with the GC2, so Obviously you can see a bit more ball speed with a 6 iron against the 7 iron, which is sort of what we expect. It's 4 degrees difference between these irons.
but are equivalent from number iron to with each other. So obviously 6 iron launching lower than the 7 iron, which is expecting to see. Spin number here, quite interesting. So the Mizuno 5271, okay, TaylorMade at 54. So maybe the TaylorMade is a fraction low. You can see there's a couple of variances here. Again, strikes changing this more than anything really. But not a million miles away from where it sort of should be. Obviously peaking out a little bit higher, the TaylorMade against the Mizuno, purely because it's a club difference. Obviously descent angles are different as per. 6 iron with the Mizuno averaging at 179. See that first one which I pulled, so obviously a pulled shot will always travel further. You see 184. The others were sort of fairly consistent there, 178, 180, 177, 77, 79, averaging 179 there, which was good. TaylorMade, quite tight on the numbers really, 170, peaking 174, just dropping off 169. That was a slight toe strike, averaging at 172. So we're generally sort of trying to see maybe 12 to 15 yards, more around the 12 mark between club to club. So really that TaylorMade is just pushing a little bit more distance out, maybe over the Mizuno there. So say for instance, if we had a TaylorMade 6 iron, would maybe expect that number to be around the 184, 186 sort of carry mark against Mizuno's 179.
Okay, so there we have it, a little head-to-head here. I think the TaylorMade's just pitching it for me, personally, in terms of consistency, dispersion, and a little bit of distance there as well, just over the Mizuno there, definitely. Maybe that little bit of speed slot at the bottom's just doing a little bit, it's helping us out there. Face slots, debatable. I think it does help a fraction. But I think definitely how you're influenced in terms of the look and the feel and the balance of the club in your hands will probably override those sort of numbers really, because you'll change your strike a little bit more because of that. So definitely 2 to worth go and have a look at. They're in the same sort of brackets. If you do like that slim, neat top line, compact look, but you're wanting that little bit of distance, maybe that TaylorMade might just edge it for you. But again, your individual, your personal, your golf swing is different to the next person, to the next person. Go out and test them. Lots of different shaft options. Obviously getting fitted makes a massive difference also. Okay, if you like the video, please share it around. Do subscribe if you haven't done so already. Give it a thumbs up and comment below. Have you got a set of these already? Obviously, the Mizuno's only just been launched, so you probably won't have a set of those in your hand as we speak today. TaylorMade you might well have. So, or if you go and test them, let me know how you get on. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you all soon.